We're pretty close. No, I don't recall.
Yeah, since then, seeing you walking this
I know
way.
it. Okay. And let's order and open up meeting. What?
Henry County Commission, Henry County, Missouri, Thursday, June 5th, 2025, 19th day of the April term. The Henry County Commission met pursuant to adjournment at the courthouse in Clinton, Missouri. Those members present were Jim Stone, presiding commissioner, Mark Larson, North District Commissioner, Jake Bradley, South District Commissioner, Kelly Merritt, County Clerk. At 9:01 a.m., Commissioner Stone brought the meeting to order. The agenda was approved as presented. The minutes from the Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Larson seconded the motion. Motion carried. The closed minutes from the Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Larson seconded the motion. Motion carried. Expenditures from the following departments were approved to be paid: Buildings and Grounds, Commission, General County Government, Law Enforcement, GR, Tri-County Child Support, County Clerk, Court Administration, Road and Bridge, Senior Citizen Service Tax Fund. Commissioners reviewed and approved Senior Citizen Service Tax Relief applications submitted to the Collector Treasurer's Office. Lynn Slater, Code Enforcement for the City of Windsor, was in to ask about putting fines on tax bills for the City of Windsor. Collector Treasurer Watson attended the meeting and shared that he is not interested in doing that as it places unnecessary liability on the county. Rick shared that there was a new law passed last year that drops liens from properties if they are sold on the courthouse steps for back taxes. He shared that the only liens that stay are federal. Anything below that can't be carried over. At 10 a.m., commissioners, along with Zach Olivius and Lindsay Chacon with Great River Engineering, conducted a bid opening for the bridge on Southeast 91 Road, BRO 4231 in Clinton Township. Bids opened in the following order: Lewis Company LLC, $765,760.18. Mara Excavating, $914,176.20. KCI, $949,949. Kale Seymour Construction, $856,063.54. Hartman and Company, $890,000. West Plains Bridge and Grading, $876,500. After the bids were read and compared, Great River Engineering stated that they would like to take the bids back and compare them and get back with the commissioners. Mike Rozier, citizen, addressed Commissioner Bradley. Mike asked Jake what he was willing to defend the county in current litigation. There was back and forth between Commissioner Bradley and Mike. Dennis Bowers, Road and Bridge Supervisor, shared that the bridge on Northwest Corner Road in White Oak Township is coming along good. He shared that the Road and Bridge Department continued to mow between lanes. Dennis would like to get the bridge on Southeast 100 Road in Bethlehem Township done as long as it doesn't interfere with the Southeast 91 Road bridge bill. Dennis shared that he looked at a Distamap, distance measuring instrument, and estimates it to cost around $2,000. Dennis is going to check with MoDOT to make sure that they don't have to have a representative present when measuring roads. Jim Sublett and Tiffany Decker, Emergency Management, were in to update Commission on what they have done for the citizens of Henry County who were affected by the May 19th storm. They have handed out around 15,000 pounds of bottled water and food. They have delivered care packages from the Salvation Army. They are also receiving gift cards from the Salvation Army. The American Red Cross has started today going to all 3 counties and are going to be financially assisting individuals to help with insurance deductibles, not only on their homes but their vehicles that got damaged. Jim shared that Tiffany recruited Baptist Response Team and Rubicon to help people clean up their properties. Both are still in the area cleaning up brush and trees. Commissioner Larson made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Commissioner Bradley seconded the motion. Motion carried with a roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes.
Entertain a motion.
I'll second that.
Motion been made and seconded to approve minutes as presented. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
We couldn't hear all that. Could you repeat it?
No, I just made that really loud. Sorry. Payroll. Bills. I'm not going to do the taxes. I'm just going to leave you a whole stack. You just work your way this way, okay?
Second, okay. Their name down or?
Yeah, because you guys are leaving soon, so if you want them to, go ahead, but they're doing pills.
Yeah.
If you wanna do it at the same time, that's up
Yeah.
to you guys. not me.
I've gotta leave here by 9:30, well, by 10 o'clock. No, I gotta be here.
You keep coming back.
I gotta leave by 9:30, I'm the old, I gotta leave then.
Just say you're gonna
I guess
leave when I
I'm
want to.
I know. I gotta be at Slade. Denver.
That's the room tax, is that something we're worried about?
No, the one that should be the.
There's no sales tax, that's
No.
my tax sheet.
Well, I figured you did, but when they put it on the room,
Wrong
Yeah.
people.
it's
Lodging taxes.
different. Okay.
I've got very well.
Yeah, if I'm going somewhere,
That's, yeah, just on that tax. A lot of them have hotels to go to, they already have it.
you sign Mark Harden's, Jim.
I can, see. That's really good.
sent you guys an email from Lucretia. She went and looked at the storage space over at the road and bridge, and it's not gonna be sufficient.
Okay.
I told her at this time I didn't think that it was a push, that we just gotta find a solution before we can move on that, so.
What does she want? I guess that's what I'm looking for.
When she was in there, I told y'all what she needed, I mean, she came in and,
I don't remember the name of it, but it basically,
yeah.
she talked about something on the backside
Mhm.
of the Henry County facility, lockup facilities now.
Backside.
Didn't she say on the backside?
Either that or 911 Metro back
Maybe it was.
in one of the two.
It was over
It was
in
over
that
there.
area.
There's a little, there's a little shed that used to be in the back here, but I think the extension office got stuff in there. I don't know.
No, I don't think she was
Is it?
talking about that shed, she was talking about moving something in.
Yeah.
Oh, moving something in.
I just don't remember what she called it. She had it. I got it written down.
Odd.
Spelled wrong. I bet it's spelled
Huh?
wrong. For what I wrote down.
This what?
I bet I wrote something down, but it's spelled wrong. But I'll figure it out.
He can read his own writing.
Usually.
She was just updating you that she did go look and it wasn't
Yeah.
sufficient. That's all.
Yeah. you can start. Okay. Great. Go ahead. What was your name, Gary?
Of course, I'm Gary and Kathy Mount.
Yeah.
I'm here in Clinton. And we were here a few weeks ago, and when you all were discussing the freeze on the tax.
Yeah.
And I don't recall it being based on the 25. I know we talked 22, 23, and 24. Too late to get to 22, I believe.
The 25 is where they ended up, but it's too late to get to 24. What we was going for.
So the software, we wasn't able, by the time they get the software in place, they couldn't go back, is what the software company has told us,
The
right?
way I would understood it,
Yeah.
I did not.
That's the way
speak to
Kelly or Rick.
Okay, because I thought that day we were talking, they couldn't get the software going with the 22 or 23, maybe.
No,
We
by
were
the time
looking
they
at
get,
maybe the 24.
Yeah.
we was hoping for the 24.
Yeah.
So were we.
That's
Yeah,
all we
but
want.
we wasn't able to get in under the line for 24.
Okay. Because then,
Britain said it's backed up until when?
I don't.
I guess they said they
14.
couldn't get
it's
it.
just that cost us another 18% increase in our assessment.
I'm sorry?
I said that cost us another 18% increase in our assessment,
It's a big
which,
increase.
and I know this has nothing to do with you all, but our assessment has increased 2 years, every 2 years, or ever, seemed like every year. And it's, as we said last time, not everybody's being assessed the same. I know it makes a difference where you live and other issues, but I've compared a lot of properties around that are bigger, more expensive than ours, and some of those never had assessments for over 10 years.
Have you talked to Scott?
Yes, I did. In fact, I met with the commissioners before you all were on.
Oh.
And basically, no offense, I was told that's the way it is. You know, so. You want to say something? Might as well.
I mean, this actually, as far as the SB 190, I'm just gonna tell you, we dropped the ball. I'm just gonna be upfront and honest. We should have done it 4 or 5 months ago. We didn't do it. There were some questions as far as townships, they would get involved in lawsuits and this and that. So and I'll just leave it at that. As far as your assessments and stuff, I would actually be contacting your state reps. Because that's where all this is coming from. Every
Right.
bit of
So
this.
that's where it's falling.
Yeah,
Trickling down
Scott,
from.
unfortunately, I'm gonna take Scott's side on this, because Scott really can't do anything.
I know.
don't think he
I understand that.
He
Yeah,
ain't
It's,
nothing new.
it's
Yeah.
your state reps, it's your governor. This is all, I'm gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist when I tell you this, but it's the truth, and if you do the investigation, do the research, you're gonna find out that I'm right.
Yeah.
There is this, you will own nothing and you will be happy mindset. That's what this is headed towards, and everybody needs to be aware, and everybody needs to do their own research. I may, sitting here saying this, I may look like a complete nut, but you're gonna find out I'm right. So when they come and tell Scott that he has to get his assessment, I don't think Scott got the letter, I don't believe, but just about every other assessor in the state of Missouri got a letter from the state telling them to get them up. That's where this is coming from. This has got nothing to do with like us,
Right.
county people
Right.
or whatnot. And unfortunately, our hands are kind of tied, other than, maybe going to Jeff City and raising hell about it. But it's gonna have to be the people that do it.
They told us earlier that you could go back and just set the dates. It didn't matter. But that's not the way it works, or what we have been told.
So I guess I know all three of us would love to be able to say, you know what, we're gonna take care of that, but I'd be lying to you, because what they told you you really can't do anything. It's gonna take an uprising of the people. I don't wanna sound like these nuts are gonna be coming out here walking around on Saturday, but, it really is.
Let me make a comment there, because I'm one of those nuts that's gonna be out here Saturday, walking around. It's gonna be a peaceful protest.
I hope,
It is.
That's not great.
We have control of it, and that's what it's gonna be.
And I've got no problem with anybody. I mean, I'm same generation. I understand protest and I get it. Stay out of the streets. Do not cause a problem to where that if somebody wants to get in a store, they can't get in a store because you guys are blocking the way.
No.
That's my only issue.
We've had them,
Other than that,
we've not done that, we've been on the
Right.
sidewalk, we know the rules, we've abided by the rules.
and that's-
We've had a couple of
that's
store owners up here on the square that have harassed us. Happens again, we have the right to press charges. Now, I didn't come here to talk to you about that, okay? And I understand the tax issue, I just want to let you know that we were under the impression that it may be 24.
We was hoping for 24, but with the software company that we have that goes with the software that we already have, they told us
Yeah.
we couldn't do
They
24.
told me.
We was
It wasn't our decision.
Right.
Yeah, we tried, cause that's what everybody's want.
We were
That's what
hoping that
we
the
was
schools and everybody else didn't have it, and some kind of influence to go, hey, go ahead and throw the 25 in there, let's get a higher rate, and then freeze
no, it wasn't.
Schools has never been in to even talk to us about
it, okay? Well, I'd heard they were not in favor of it, but,
it. Well, they've never even came in here. Not once.
okay.
And usually if it's something, they'll jump in on it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Okay,
Guess
well,
we'll
that's,
find
that's,
out out top.
that's what I wanted,
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
appreciate it.
Their hands tied on that one.
Okay, let's see, do you have anything else?
Not before you leave. We're gonna save it till you leave.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
It's okay. You don't have to do it.
Thank you.
thank you,
guys.
Gary.
Yep,
There
thank you all.
is a-
Sorry. Good.
There's,
Hey, good work. Hey,
Hey,
like you said,
I'll-
go to Jeff City for us.
I'll get in that spot.
Alright.
there is a 10 o'clock with Nick Smith that, he's just
Asking for the,
asking for permission to use the courtyard.
right
You're
away,
good
with
with
the
that,
beer,
aren't you?
beer garden. Huh?
You're probably good with that, aren't you?
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, don't say that. Then you got to go.
No, I tell you, so far, ever since they've been coming up here, we really don't have any problems.
It's actually been really good for.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah. I've partaken a
It
couple times.
stops a lot of issues
Yeah.
that's happened.
There's a larger police presence
Let's
in
face
the
it.
area.
Sure hadn't heard anything.
So,
And they usually watch out for us, too. Take care of us, too. Good. Yeah, Lord, gosh, it's typical, too, right?
you're going to a West Central meeting?
No. Yeah, well, workforce development board today.
Okay,
West Central is Thursday,
okay.
and hey,
Good luck on
he's
using it.
talking. Review of everything. Jake and I may stay here and be open Thursday to do everything, and we just make sure we want you to go, because you know them. And will that be all right?
You know, I'm just-
So Mark will
You
be
tell
on
him we're
Thursday
sorry.
with you guys.
Yeah. Oh, enjoy. Yeah. So whereabouts do they have it?
It's gonna be at the,
what's the name of it? I got it written
it's
down.
the, what's the name of it? It's a place out there. that you can
Yeah.
go.
In Camden.
And,
Yeah, it's.
yeah, it's right there in Camden. Crap, I remember reading it. So,
Kelly
It's a
Cross
hotel.
Center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're gonna
That's
sell,
good.
they're gonna sell raffle tickets or
Yeah.
something.
They're raffling off 2 or 3.
Yeah,
big
2 or 3
items.
big items. Alright, guys. See you, Jim.
Yep, be careful.
I'm gonna be gone. See y'all
Drive
later.
safe.
I'll try to. See y'all later. See ya. You ain't give me a holler. Okay.
Bye. I really don't have much more than that except for make it 10 and then after that we can adjourn. I did post on the agenda that we would be adjourning by 10:15 this morning.
I called that Margaret.
Okay.
She's basically, she was a little upset because she thinks that we need, I was telling Jake this morning, she thinks we need to put it out there a little more about the SB 190, I guess the workings of it and how you could get to it and everything. And I asked her how, because I guess the Democrat put it in their paper, but it was like on the 3rd page or something. She wanted to know if they could put it on the front page. I guess St. Clair put it on the front page of theirs. I told her I was pretty sure it was on our website, and then KDKD did their thing. But she said there's still a lot of people that don't. Well, I don't know. Like I asked her, tell me how, because I don't know what
Right.
else to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get that with elections all the time. I get beat up about the same thing. I can only do so much.
right.
But also Rick is sending a postcard in the tax,
tax thing.
anybody that's over
Okay.
62 to everybody that's over 62 when he mails out the tax bills, was my understanding. There was going to be a notice in their
Right.
tax bill.
Okay.
So that should hit a lot of them out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That should hit them. I mean,
Probably
they should all get, yeah.
Yeah, it's on there. The ordinance and the application
Yeah.
is on
I
the
thought it
website.
Well, Oh, yeah, I put that there.
Good job, Kelly. Good job.
But it is difficult to get the word out. You know, we don't have a daily paper anymore, so a lot of people quit taking the paper, so they don't see it. And they don't have social media. They don't. I mean, they don't listen to the radio.
When
It's
does that
difficult.
tax thing go? When's Rick gonna send that out? Does he have an idea?
When they normally bill the taxes, I think they go out October-ish.
Okay.
Your taxes, when you get your bill for your taxes, he's gonna put it in there
Okay.
with their taxes. So.
That'd be really good.
Well, and it'd be plenty in advance of December 31st for them to get applications.
So applications are by December 31st. Is that what we
Freeze
put it on?
2025.
Okay.
And give them 2 months. Almost 3.
And trying to think. Be a good one, another way to get it out and about.
There really isn't. You know,
There isn't.
Like I said, I struggle the same way with elections. Short of mailing something to every person saying we have an election coming up, which with the cost of postage could get pretty
At some point,
expensive.
personal responsibility plays a role.
Yes,
in some of
yes,
this.
sir.
So,
I agree.
I mean, and I get it, elderly people have,
Sure.
you know, so you gotta take that into account. But
Right.
still,
Yes.
somebody knows them that.
I thought it was. Yes, I just kind of, been watching in the hallways because I can see how busy they are. It'd be the little group of ladies that went to lunch, so they all decided to come apply for their senior freeze together. I seen that a couple times yesterday. They come in groups.
They do. Whenever I came in the other day, I caught it just before the wave. Got in talking to Rick, paying for that ad in over there. And then before I know it was full in there. People sitting down, people standing.
I need to pay Rick for the company, he said something. I totally forgot it.
Did either of you go?
I did.
I did.
My family reunion was last weekend, so I couldn't go. Was it good? Well attended?
It was well attended.
Yeah, actually, I think they said that was the most I've ever had.
Good.
There's quite a few in there.
There's quite a few people. Yeah, leave up.
I think it's 30.
30, 35 or something like that, yeah. I literally totally forgot completely.
Good morning.
Morning.
Copy of his voter registration.
Oh, the office isn't open yet? If you'll have a seat right there, I'll run down and get it. Amy was having AC issues this morning.
Oh no! Hope she gets that.
Do you
Figured
have
out.
your ID on you? You have yours?
Well, they use that one, it's 82, and we still live there.
Oh,
It's to get our tax thing.
that's
you
your
know.
registration
Yeah.
date. That's the day you registered.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
an expiration date.
Oh, okay, so that's okay.
Yeah. Let me run down and grab you one.
Okay, thank you.
So they're gonna have to visit with Rick afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta go back. My business burnt last month,
I thought you looked familiar. I'm so sorry
did.
about that.
and we've switched our mailbox. We didn't move, the mailbox moved. Because we just got over a bill at work,
Right.
and now we got everything changed over.
That's a
Except-
Creighton address.
Except for a driver's license, because they said we can't do it till you renew your license. Are you kidding?
Huh.
You got a pretty view.
It is nice.
Yeah. Going down will be a lot easier.
Take the elevator.
Yeah, definitely take
He
you
won't
out.
get on an elevator.
Well, I
You
told her
sound like my wife.
Oh,
Not a fan.
yeah, I had bad experience with that. Bad claustrophobia. We was using it and was going down, wasn't it?
going down.
And it's going like that. I said, man, what's wrong with this thing? And she said, I think it's messing up. That was wrong thing. So I opened that thing up. That thing opened up. And there was two guys, and I guess it's holding them off the petrol. I ran into them.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So he won't get on that.
Well, that's a pretty good reason for
I thought
me.
maybe I was gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. I want to chance at any.
Yeah. Man, what?
Yeah, she didn't notice. We've already done it, but she didn't notice that her driver's license had 102 East Graham Road. Till we was at Walmart, she called us. Oops, gotta go back.
Oh no.
So, we'll get that back out of my pocket. What did I do with it?
What's that?
This pocket. Okay. Yeah, 47 and a half years I've been smoking.
Are you gonna rebuild?
No.
No.
No, I told the Lord years ago, you either send somebody in with this much money, which nobody would pay, or take me out with my head covered up, or burn. Well,
Yeah, the
chose the
community,
latter.
Well, out of three,
He chose the latter.
yeah.
the community wanted to build it back for.
I'd seen
said,
on Facebook y'all
Hey,
had
sorry, and I
one.
says 78. I said, you don't need to be in there no more.
Yeah, just about 78. And I said, that was the Lord telling me to, because he took my shoulders out. I had them fixed. He took my knee out last February. I went back to work.
Time to rest.
He said,
Didn't get the hint, huh?
Yeah. Pardon.
Oh.
and I told me, well, go down to grill and see if he'll let you do breakfast. I said, oh, the Lord told me no, I'm not. Next one will be,
We definitely don't want that.
no, not yet. You need $1?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we'll see ya.
Thank
Good,
you.
wonderful.
When's the slow time of day to go file for that?
There's not. Not right now.
And we've got till when?
The 31st of December frees you 25s.
And I'm in no hurry.
I wouldn't wait till after October.
Huh?
I wouldn't wait till after October.
Think it's gonna get real busy then?
Yeah, if he mails an individual thing to every 62.
Well, by October, the 3,000 or so will be all through it.
No, because they don't know about it.
It's a different issue. I discovered the title on my property is only in my name. That's not a good thing. I gotta get that corrected.
Get it changed. You ever go to the senior center? Do you go to the senior center a lot?
No, no. I used to be in there a lot.
We could put something somewhere.
Like a bulletin?
Yeah.
Well, and then remember Rick's going around each city.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
there's that too. I mean, he's trying, he's just,
One guy can
Takes
do a
time.
lot.
yeah. And it takes time. I mean, we've literally, a week ago, it's been a week, has it even been a week? So. Oh,
It's just
not-
over a week.
Yeah, we
Cause we
did it
filled
last
it,
Tuesday, didn't we?
we did it the Thursday before,
Yeah.
excuse me, the Thursday before
Okay.
and, accepted applications.
Monday. Or the day.
Immediately.
Well, we went through them last Thursday.
Immediately.
But those green envelopes, we went through those last Thursday, so I think. Good turnout so far.
Well, you have a whole nother milk crate down there. I sit in my office. I just didn't bring it up today because we wasn't gonna be here. And then after you guys approve them, Rick's sending them a postcard telling them that they've been approved. So there's communication there. It's not just, well, we hope that worked.
Oh,
So he's
well, that's
also
good.
sending out a postcard saying your application has been approved. And it also reminds them that they have to renew their application.
That'd be the problem. I would have trouble remembering to renew it every year.
So they're gonna have to renew again before June 30th next year?
Yes. You have to renew it every year.
But before June?
Yeah, I thought this year was a
June
little,
30th is the
I
cutoff.
thought this was a little
Yes.
longer in this first year.
It was just because we started in the middle of the year, so the first cutoff date was December 31st. So the 26th cutoff date is June 30th.
Oh, okay.
They would have to reapply by the cutoff date.
I see.
Now, when you reapply, can you change the date, the year that you're electing? Had people asking me.
That's a question for Rick. I really don't know.
Can you change the year that you
You
elect?
can freeze.
When you renew.
So like if 26's taxes are cheaper than 25,
I think so.
Well, it's supposed to automatically roll.
I think there was something in there that it just
Yeah,
rolled back to
till
the
next
least,
year it'll go down.
but I don't know.
But
I don't know the
I
answer.
was asked yesterday
to
about
the
that.
deal.
It's not my understanding that you can just keep changing
Right,
the year like
that
that.
would be a nightmare.
It will roll down if one of the years is cheaper.
I don't know.
So would you have to reapply for a different year?
I don't know.
Oh, why not kill?
It's not my circus.
Yeah, good point.
I know when you reapply, you don't have to jump through all the hoops that you initially, like, it doesn't have to be notarized, and you don't have to have, it's basically, are you still here, are you,
And it doesn't have to come
and it
back
can be
up to
mailed
us.
in, it can be brought in, it can be whatever. The reapplication process is easier than the initial application process.
I remember Rick talking about that. That you mentioned that.
One thing about Gary's concern about his 18% assessment increase, his taxes are only gonna go up 3%. People need to
So
understand.
wasn't there a deal that saying that they can only go up X amount?
Yeah, I think it's 3%, isn't it?
I think
So even though his assessment went up 18%,
they can only get you.
his taxes aren't going up 18%, they're only gonna go up 3%. But he will be at a higher number. Because he's using 2025.
Mm.
Jake, I had a post-it note on my desk that must have called or something when I was gone Friday.
Yeah, I forgot that she was gonna be off on Friday.
I only left it two. I was here till 2.
Well, I barely missed you then. And my plan was to come in yesterday, but I got swamped doing things. It's about that road down at Osage Special.
Oh, okay. Still tossing that around, huh?
Waiting for info.
Dennis.
Glad somebody had my seat already for me.
Well, you're up.
Jim here today?
No.
Okay.
Jen?
Make this short and sweet. I need to order a load of piling for bridges when we drive in the ground to put the beams and stuff on. I got enough for my next 2 bridges probably, but then after that I'm out.
You gotta get bids.
Yeah, I'll have to put it out for bids. But I just need you guys to be okay with me putting it out for bids. It'll go in next Friday's paper, so then we'll open the bids the following Tuesday.
Sounds good.
It'll go in. You're gonna get it to me to publish this week.
Do what?
Are you gonna get it to me so they'll publish it the week of next week?
Yes, I'll get it to you by Friday, and then you can go in next week's paper, and we'll open the bids on the next
The
Tuesday.
24th.
You got a calendar?
So it won't
Today's
publish
the
till
10th.
here.
It advertised here
You're gonna open
Yeah.
it so you can get
the
it?
24th. And then the bridge on northeast, southeast 100 in Bethlehem is my 3rd bridge that I want to do this year. And we're going to need to put the beams up for bid on it so I can get them coming in too, in case they're like these last 2 sets of beams 2 months out or whatever. So I'll just need your guys' blessing to go ahead and run that advertise that next Friday and open it on the 24th also.
So I put you in You said 3 bridges this year?
It's gonna put me doing 4 bridges because one of the bridges we're gonna take out and replace with culverts.
Oh, that's right.
I got 2 9-foot obliques that we're putting in on 1651 and taking the bridge out of it.
Okay.
So that'll get me up to 4 bridges this year.
So about what you normally do?
Well, I've been doing 4 to 5, 5 to 6. It just depends
What you want me to do?
how soon we can get the beams in, get in on it, and stuff. The most I've done in 1 year is 6 bridges, but you know, we're gonna have to be putting in pipes for townships here before long. And I'll call at one time and start wanting the pipes put in the ground for cart rock funds. So I'm gonna end up just getting 4 bridges done this year. Unless I can squeak something else out later on, but I don't think my budget's gonna be handling it. So
Yeah, okay.
we'll open those bids on the 24th also, Kelly.
Okay, we'll do, the pilings at 10 AM on the 24th, then we'll do the beam bids at 10:30. That way they have a set time that they have to get
Thank you, ma'am.
in. Thank you.
Arm mowers are out mowing, brush hogs out mowing. They're doing their 21-day set or whatever up here on the 400 bridge. Nobody's worked last Thursday, yesterday, or today. They've got all their equipment moved out except for the Bobcat and the excavator that they're going to have to use to backfill and put in their thing. So I'd say they're still on target for their open date.
Well, that's good. I didn't know if they'd make that or not.
One other thing is I've called or sent Lindsay an email asking her to send me a contract on this Southeast 100 bridge. That way, the engineering contract.
Gotcha.
That way, as soon as it comes in, we can get the beams ordered and stuff, so I know what beams that we need to be ordering and everything. So when that contract comes in, with your guys' blessing, can I just take it down and get Jim to sign it? It's the standard $8,000 fee, contract fee, and they do their stuff and I do all the paperwork and everything on it. That way it keeps the engineering cost down.
Sounds good.
So whenever I get that contract from Lindsay, I'll just take it and have Jim sign it and get stamped and get a copy of it to Kelly. Otherwise, Ted's got us out there doing some more ditch work and stuff in his area in Davis Township. We got all of our culverts caught back up. I'm expecting some more to come in the next couple days, so we'll have to get dig rights put in and get that stuff done. Do you have anything for me, Mark?
650, but you get us cleaned out. The culverts there it is, or we'll cleaned out a culvert. I got a picture. No, I don't. I got a phone call about it. You guys have gone out and cleaned out the culvert because I guess water was going over the top of the road, washed the road out.
Refresh me where 651 is.
650. Northwest 650. So it's either Big Creek, maybe
950, 650 right there.
Yeah, they said that there was brush in the culvert. You guys have come out and cleaned it out.
Yes.
But I guess the road is like if you're not in 4-wheel drive, you don't get by it. It's all dirt. It goes down.
Probably so.
So okay. I didn't know if you'd seen it or not.
That's another one of them deals, unless the townships want me to fix it, I can't do
Can't
nothing
do
with
nothing.
it.
I'm gonna call him today.
But, we did, last week go out and clean out a bunch more, culverts that had impacted with brush and stuff. Matter of fact, we're gonna be doing a bridge over on 1601 tomorrow. They got two big trees on the outlet side of the bridge that's laying clear across the creek, but it's holding everything back. So we gotta go in there and get those two trees out of the creek so everything can start flushing. And then we noticed yesterday up the creek, probably 150 yards, we got another big log jam coming down that's gonna get entangled in that bridge, and we'll have to just keep an eye on it, clean it out as it gets there.
So that's 1601.
1601. It'd be south of 18, about 7 miles. It's down there, in between the 600 and 700 blocks, something like that.
I got an email from Bonnie. So I'll respond.
But yeah, we went out, cleaned out a lot of culverts and stuff where they had been plugged up and it's washing the water, bringing the water up and down the road and everything. And I can't do nothing with the road, but I can sure keep the pipes open.
There you
So, and right now, and I've told these townships, you know, they need to protect their right of way, and where they're letting these farmers farm all the way out to the ditch line. You know, when them ditches fill up, there ain't nothing I can do except go in there and dig them deeper, and it's just going to cost them money in the long run. I mean, you got to have that grass burn between the crops and the ditch to keep that dirt out of the ditches. But as long as they keep allowing them to farm all the way to the ditch line, then there ain't much I can do about it except go charge them whenever they need it cleaned up.
Right.
Jake, you got anything? I haven't talked to Ryan Slater, Leesville Township, 1050 Southeast 1051. No, 1151.
Awful.
Down at the far end, when I first went down there and looked at it, the berm was just on the backside of the ditch, and it was just a little berm down there to keep the water, I assumed, in the ditch and not rush over the ditch and go down and flood and wash his driveway.
Yeah.
In the meantime, it's been brought, and I went down and looked at it. It's about yay tall now, and it's all the way out to the road. So the only place for that water to go is down the road.
Okay.
So we need to get Leesville and us need to get on the same page and get a letter sent to the guy that he's going to have to move his berm back off the right of way. And he put it there to keep the water from gushing over and going down into his, because coming off of, I think, Southeast 500, and it just runs over the road there. And the bad thing of it is it's out of control now.
Okay. I'll go down and take a look at it when we get a meeting. And get on
But I think
you said you talked to Ryan?
I need to talk to Ryan,
Okay.
but it just keeps getting growing.
Okay.
And like I said, last year when I went down and looked at it for the last commission, it was just a nice little ditch about yay tall, just, you know, and I thought that was, and I told them then, if that's all it is, then it's going to be fine. All it's doing is keeping water from washing out his drive and stuff. But
Now it's
since then, it's grown considerably. And on the back side of it, he's got big old boulders, I guess now. The boulders was there before, but it's just like, it's like they're almost trying to build a Fort Knox or something. I don't know.
Oh, well, all right.
So, but it's creeping out into the road and it's gonna become an issue.
That whole road's an issue.
Do what?
That whole road's an issue.
Oh, I'm not gonna discuss that. I discuss little bits of it at a time. Kelly, you got anything?
No, sir.
You guys done with me then? I'm gonna venture out.
Oh, I do have one question.
Your time is up.
Okay. Well, we'll take it away from next Thursday. Where are you coming along on the inventory list? Have you got everything? Where you just got to go through it, or are they sending you a little bit?
The road
at a time?
inventory?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got everything, but I gotta wait to get my Vista map because
Did you get one ordered?
I got one ordered. So I'm waiting for it to come in because I gotta redo everything.
Okay.
That does bring me up to an issue. I was told yesterday, northeast 1130 mark. It goes back to the cemetery. It's off of anyway, the blunt of the story is somebody's went in there and put gates up, and they can't. Where it used to go all the way back to the cemetery, and we mowed all the way back to the cemetery. The gates are like halfway up the road now, and nobody's given permission to put these gates up or anything else. I don't know if we need to find out who that landowner is and send them a letter that they need to move their gates, or how you want to handle it. But
That'd probably be the first start, find out who put them.
I feel like this has been discussed before. I can't. Right
So,
off the top of my head, I feel like this has been an issue.
I mean, when they put them gates up, then my road inventory stops right there.
Right.
And they got surveillance cameras up and everything else. So, I mean, as far as I can tell, you can't even get to the cemetery going back in that way now. But I can go up today and verify where it's at and get the landowner that's back in has that property. I think I know which one it is. And get you guys the information. We can send them a letter saying that the gates are gonna have to go.
Come down.
Because, I mean, my road inventory says it goes back in there a mile. Well, halfway back, you run into these gates. So,
Probably somebody's going down there and dump it, all that.
could be.
Dump it.
I really do feel like this has been addressed. I will do some research when I get back.
Do what?
I feel like this has been talked about previously. The same place, the same road, the same everything, the same gates. I will do some research when I get downstairs and see if I can find something on it.
Please do.
I will.
Let me know because if it was, it's been before
I
came.
do think it was Dennis. It was pre-Dennis.
So, but I know 2 years ago when we mowed it, they could mow all the way back to the cemetery. Then this year when they went to go mow it, they can't mow back that far. So
I just feel like this is deja vu.
So-
So maybe it was put up and then told to take down and then.
well, we
maybe
have
that's
another
right.
one of them. We have another one of them deals over there in the southeast, by Bailey's land. It's another one of them deals. They went out so far, put up the gate, and it closed the road there. Even though on road inventory it goes all the way down there to the end of it, and there again, he was told to take him down, but nothing ever did happen of it. So I don't know. Anyway, if you guys don't have anything else, I'm allergic to cops and starting to break out. I'm ready to.
Dennis, there was some paperwork attached to your timesheet that were from MoDOT when you brought in timesheets. There was 2 pages on the backside that were MoDOT paperwork, and I don't know if it got shuffled.
It probably got shuffled in there off my desk.
I don't know if Amy's here yet. If not, do you need it today?
No,
Okay, then.
my desk is completely covered. I can't find anything there. Anyway.
I'll keep it safe for you.
Thank you, guys.
Dennis.
Nick, if you wanna come on up.
I'd love to.
They're waiting for you.
I'm here for the Clinton Police Officers Association. As part of the licensing to the state of Missouri for the beer tent, we have to have the landowner's approval. You're the closest thing to that.
You're the closest thing to the
No
landowners.
kidding.
Wow, feels good.
It goes right out here in the tree.
Is that where you're gonna?
Mhm.
Sounds good to me.
Have the CC.
A lot easier than last year.
Well, do we need to make it a little harder?
No,
Okay. Let's see.
last year I got told the history and that people were turning over in their graves that were smelling alcohol in the courthouse lawn. But they misworded it
There's
and
something
said they were
happening
selling.
out here.
They said we're selling liquor on the courthouse lawns. I'll stop it right there. We're only selling beer.
That's a good point.
Well, some of us feel like it's a good thing because there seems to be a higher law enforcement presence. And that has any issues in quite some time.
I don't know. The AI bottling could be next to us this year. AI bottling, they're at 4th and Sedalia. They make like wine popsicles and stuff. Last year nobody could find them, so there was no problems. But I don't know.
This year they're gonna be right next to you.
Yeah. Then people come in, do you know where they're at? No, stay here. Why would I tell you where they are?
Where can I get
They're by competition.
No, that sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Do you need anything signed?
I just need the.
In the minutes.
Yeah.
It's in there. When they're approved, I can get you a copy.
Okay. Well, thank you.
All right.
What's your email address?
Smith at clintonmop.com.
Got it. I'll email them to you when they're approved.
All right. Thank you.
Wow, is that right? You gotta go to the city for the.
Mhm. Creek going along. Are these microphones working pretty good, Kelly?
I won't be able to tell till after today's recording and see how it feels like ours. When we tested it last week, they worked real well, so.
Good.
Kinda anxious to see how they did with the full. Just got an email from Kayla Einstein with Mike Keith. She said Christian had ran into Mr. Bradley one evening. I just wanted to check back and see if the commissioners have found any dates that might work for a mid-year insurance review. Let me know if you found some options. We should do that. This is the workshop that he wanted to do with the commissioners to explain. So it wouldn't be something that he would do in open session. It would be, I would suggest maybe scheduling it for after lunch, so you just have an hour to focus or whatever.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
It's kind of hard to schedule without Jim here too, but the 26th has already got an afternoon meeting with the municipalities at 11, or I guess it's an 11 meeting. So. I would look at like the 24th or the 26th, if that would work for either one of you guys. Just keep that in mind and we'll ask Jim.
It doesn't matter to me.
And then maybe at like 1 o'clock, that should give you guys time to go grab lunch and come back.
Say, I think I'm open either day.
Okay. I gotta see if Christian will be available. sent out a invite to the cities for that municipal meeting on the 26th at 11, and I put 11 p.m. and I got, emails back. Do you want us to bring our pajamas? I was like, well,
Come comfy.
oops.
I'll already be asleep.
How about we change that to 11 a.m.? Don't forget, Secretary Hoskins will be here tomorrow at 11:15. There's also that WebEx BOE training tomorrow and Thursday, 11 to noon. So it's in the email that I sent. But that's the last two training opportunities.
Does
for
it
BOE.
give how to get on?
Yeah, it has the link and all of the sign.
And that's just tomorrow and Thursday.
Tomorrow and Thursday is the last 2 days that they're offering it.
Okay.
And it's just an hour. It's not, you don't have to do both days. It's just an hour on one or the other days.
What time is it?
I believe it was 11 to noon.
I got a document.
I will, when I get back down to my regular email box, because this one doesn't do what I want it to do. I'll look and I'll resend it just so it kind of refreshes and is right at the top. Because I have also not attended it yet, which I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. Because we have commission meeting on Thursday and Hoskins is going to be here tomorrow. This is kind of my everybody calendar. So if we have something that we need to put on here, if you know you're going to be gone or something, just let me know. Stick it on here.
Okay.
I do have you gone the first week of July, right, Jake?
Yeah.
And it is 10:16.
You guys roll, don't you?
Yeah, I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second that.